Say an enormous thank you to you all, and thank you so much for keeping the pressure up. We really believe in this school, and we really believe in it because we know that it is the right thing to do for this community. We know that there's a need for this school. We know that there is a demand for this school. We know that there's a shortage of school places for boys in this area. You've told us this, Bromley Education Admissions tells us this, and the statistics tell us this. We have the educational expertise, we have the land, and by the way, the bit that we want to build on is this bit, which was originally a school called St Hugh's. We have the students, and we have the funding, a £20 million building at no cost to the borough. So what could be simpler? I don't think any of us were prepared for what happened at the committee meeting last week. It is what it is, we are where we are, but it's important that we move forwards. And I'm going to hand over to Ben Green now, who is going to just provide you with a little bit more information.
Super, thank you very much. There's much that I could say about the ongoing appeal, the judicial review on the planning inspector's report. That really isn't our priority at the moment. Our priority at the moment is to get this school open for September. The ESFA are doing all that they can. The ESFA are doing all that they can in the days that last week and this week to locate a site to open on temporarily for this September. We are fully supporting that, and we would urge the London Borough of Bromley to do so as well. There's been much in recent weeks which has been incomprehensible. What I do understand, however, is the power of community. Look around yourselves today. What you see is strength, unity and clarity of purpose. The irony is that we've walked further today than these boys will walk to come to school here. So it really is quite a simple message. A local school for local boys. And surely, where there's a will, there's a way. There's people here that have that will. And there's a really simple message and a really simple challenge to the London Borough of Bromley and the DFE. Your walk will teach them, just build the school. I'm going to hand over to Bob Neal.
Hi everybody, thanks so much for coming. Look, thank you Nancy, Anne and Ben. This is a great effort by everybody. It wouldn't be possible without all of you turning up here. So I'm actually really humbled to see the amount of support that you have got at such short notice. Ben's right, this is a local school, it's a local facility that I know people want. I live locally myself, so I understand the pressures. We've got friends, neighbours who want to have a school locally for their boys, and they know how well it goes for the girls' school here, so it ought to be a no-brainer. So thanks to your work, we're working on it at the moment. We had a meeting earlier today again. As soon as I get back to Parliament, I'll be following up on what I was doing last week. Last week I was able to raise the issue at Prime Minister's questions. On the back of that I got a promise to meet with the Secretary of State. I wrote to the Secretary of State the day after setting out, and I think it's up on my Twitter and on the website, so have a look at that there, setting out why we need to get it moving. Tomorrow morning I'll be chasing up to get that meeting going, and also at the same time we're going to be talking to the officials at the Education Schools Funding Agency. My office has been in contact with them on a number of occasions as well. So there's a lot of things going on here. There's the appeal, there's the judicial review, there's some complicated legal things, but the really key objective, as we just heard overall, is to get a place for the school to operate in September, so that the boys have got a school to go to. I'm right behind you on that. Gareth Bacon, our Assembly member, who's been really helpful trying to see what we could do with the Mayor, is right behind you on it. We met yesterday to talk through things there, and Many councillors across party in Bromley are actually in favour of this school. It's not all one way at all. We need to work with all the people who have got goodwill towards this and try and get a coalition that puts on the pressure to get this delivered. You're part of that. Thanks for your help. We'll update you, I promise you, and post regularly. I talk to Nancy and Jane and the rest of the team regularly, and I'll be tweeting and updating on Facebook and so on as to what we're getting on. But none of that's possible without you, so thanks very, very much.